Yeah.
Jin Air, you would normally think they would be taking Darius, but the Camille changes things, and you wonder how they'll approach his final pick on the first round.
Certainly, they can pick basically whatever they want here, for whichever lane they're looking at. The Vladimir going to be taken away. Remember, that's definitely a flex pick. That could be going all over the map.
You wonder about the Vladimir. We saw Vladimir from SKT at Rift Rivals be answered by IG so cleanly in that one team fight thanks to the strength of Galio. And that was a really fed Vladimir, just not being able to kill Galio and strong front lines at 20 minutes into the game. So the Kingzone comp is very strong at closing out games between 20 to 30 minutes. And the Jin Air comp, I want to say opting into that, but not answering it yet in the first round either. Looking at the bans here. We're thinking it's going to be Teddy's pick on the Vladimir, but won't necessarily be forced into that. They'll ban away the Rakan as Xayah Rakan to go along with the first round. Kind of the
weird places.
Camille could be a support. It's possible, and now we're getting real cheesy. Do we have two wizards?
Where are we? There are so many wizards.
I want to see the wizard bot lane. Give me AP Cannon and the Zillion, baby.
Oh, what about Zillion Camille for bomb delivery system heaven? I don't even understand how that is going to work.
Maybe praise mate. Awesome dude Zillion.
God, and okay, now what's happening? As that looks like we got a top lane Vladimir from Jin Air, if this is actually how it's going to work out. Jin Air don't really understand what the heck Kingzone's doing, so they're just going to lock away an Ezreal for Teddy and say, okay, we'll give him a marksman, give him something with some safety as well on the bottom side of the map, and let Kingzone figure out where the hell their champions are going.
I'm a bit worried about the last pick Ezreal because it doesn't have lane control, and I imagine it's going to be some level of pushing lane in the bot. Waiting to see what's going on here. Maybe Gorilla will be playing the Hillsong-inspired support Sejuani. Sejuani Zillion wasn't on the list of things we were considering.
Well, it's at 25 seconds to go. The cannon did end up going towards the top side.
Are they really going to play Zillion Sejuani? They are. Okay.
Yeah, okay, so it's time piggy, I guess. I don't really understand how this lane is going to work.
Cannon, BDD was level 6, as you outlined. They definitely just want to kill Umti. They might get him here.
Yep, he's going to face check. Does manage to get the stun into the taunt. The layering of CC is nice, but misses the Justice Punch. And now Cuz, after flashing over the wall, just has to wait.
There's value, so you don't just take stopwatch every time. His BDD could just be dead.
Yeah, he could very, very well and truly be dead. Umti takes that one down. Third shot, pretty easy. And not a lot the Gargoyle could do.
And I'm going to return to my point that I never got to about where this game is going. Kingzone basically, their draft screams to me.
Forgotten that one.
That one happened.
Yeah,
Anivia could be in a lot of trouble.
Yep, the flash does come in. Grace doesn't respect it. This has happened before. Goes into the stopwatch before the egg is there, though. And Umti's going to turn up. Lamps of Spite is available as God Cuz just melted. Gorilla tries to get in there. Remember, this is not a tanky Sejuani. And you know what she does? She dies right into the middle of the team and taken down with the Flash Frost. Grace, that stopwatch timing was about as perfect as you like.
And it's not a drill, Atlas. Jin Air just outplayed Kingzone super hard. A lot of ults used, all mismanaged. Trying to turn on to Khan and zone him away, and they want this turret.
Yeah, BDD was thinking about the flash taunt, but
he was only going to get Nova. No one else. They're actually smart.
Teddy, this could be a problem. Black Shield is going to eat up any potential CC, and the skill shots go wide. He's looking for that E to come back up, but doesn't get it in time, and Khan is able to get the pick off. Now Kingzone looking for Nova, and with 4 members down here with a flash, they'll be able to do it eventually after the stopwatch comes down. Meanwhile, Cuz is just going to die in the river.
Well, that was pretty dumb.
Yeah, that was really dumb.
Why is he there? The rest of his team was already cutting off one member. No one can respond.
But if they hear that the Rift Herald goes down, it might mean that 4 members just stay here on the bottom side of the map, try and take down this turret, and it looks like they are certainly going to do that. Shelly's going to cry out in anguish as she gets taken down, but Khan, he gets hit by the bind, and that's a dead Kenny. This pick CC working out real well for Jin Air due to the fact that they have so much dive potential with all of their untargetability and safety.
There, so it's a freebie.
Yeah, a little bit of a scary position here for the Morgana as Cuz is just going to jump on top of her. Soul Shackles comes in, stopwatch not available because it was broken. And that is a very free kill. And once again, some more just positional mistakes. This time not on the side of Kingzone, on the side of Jin Air.
It is reckless aggression, but Nova dying isn't really a huge deal. And also there's no ability for them to turn onto Baron because they don't have any Baron damage at all.
Anything more, he's got another Chrono Shift, as Prey throws out it yet again. He's got 40% CDR, so it's pretty easy, but he didn't have it that time. Not after 3.5 seconds of being alive. Khan looking to do his best Smeb impression. Does do a lot of damage, but Hemoplague also able to get some work done. Lambstra Spike comes in and so on. Gets rid of Khan. Jin Air Green Wings decimating the fight because Kingzone couldn't get the Wombo engage that they wanted.
Can't put all your tools together. This is what happens. Prey gets the perfect second Chrono Shift. And even with 3 lives, Cuz will go down. They turn onto the Baron. There's no ability to stop this. And they want an inhibitor as well.
Yep, Teleport's going to come down from Teddy as well. He does a lot of damage to these structures. We'll see whether he can actually poke down the Nexus turrets as well now with Baroned up minions. Thankfully, Prey gets there. Baron is going to get taken and Jin Air. 10,000 gold is the lead. It sort of snuck up on us. But they are trashing Kingzone this game.
And watch the replay, confident to walk forward. Cuz is backing in a really risky spot. He may have been around control vision. That's the second Chrono Shift that was used onto Cuz. And from here, we have teleports. Just cues away from the Sejuani ultimates. Gorilla on the Sejuani, not a traditional Sejuani player, of course. And from there, some of the Wombo comes off, but not all of it. Because a lot of it had to be mismanaged. Remember, the Hero's Entrance was used on the corpse of the... they know Cannon's there.
Yeah, well, he's going to try and flash in, get some work done, but he explodes. Hero's Entrance is going to deliver another kill over to Jin Air. Does get a Justice Punch, gets a knockup, but that's a GA, and that's a very dead Galio. I think Jin Air understand what's going on here. They try to do whatever they can to get the desperation engage, but Kingzone know that it's all just a matter of time. Jin Air will take down the last inhibitor. They may not need Barons. They may not need anything more. As So-On just dives forward. Seraphs, is it enough? No, it's not, as So-On just pops him with the Hemoplague. This Vladimir is so damn big. It's a grin, a sly grin on the face of Prey, but this is going to be the 2-1 victory going over to Jin Air Green Wings. Their second in a row, and some reinvigoration for the Glad Plane.
They look so happy as well, so relieved that Jin Air. Coach Han comes in for the big high fives. Jin Air Green Wings, that's another step towards avoiding relegations, which will be so important for them in the summer season. A 2-0 week for them that no one could have seen coming. While we did not see Kingzone fall like the rest of the Rift Rivals teams, they do fall on the same week after their second match and post MSI 2018.
Yeah, it's a real sad time for Kingzone. Looking over the Jin Air Green Wings side, I know you, Papa, have been pretty upset that you've been sad planning every single time we've seen this team. This is a glad plane moment for a team that has sort of found its stride, finally, on the 8-11 to 8-13 stage. Feels like So-On had a bit of a day out today as well. Both of his performances, the Gragas and the Vladimir, were nice, but really stood out to me in the victories that Jin Air were able to show us. Did look very, very strong.
I said it yesterday about Griffin's Game 2 comp. I'll say it today. Sometimes, especially in a match like this against Jin Air Green Wings, who 2 days ago had won 2 games, 2 best-of-ones the entire season, just keep it simple, silly. You have some of the best players in the world.
Yeah.
Play a normal comp with a marksman. Play the Swain, I guess, if you want to play something crazy in the bot lane. Instead, they do a comp that loses unless they hit the Wombo. And then people get caught, things go against them. Jin Air makes some good plays, and they lose Atlas. They lost to Jin Air. It's not going to be the end of the season for them, but very well-deserving victory for Jin Air Green Wings. You only beat what was put in front of you, and honestly, they made a lot of smart decisions, splitting up the Wombo, playing around side lanes, getting a huge lead onto the Vladimir. Pop goes the Zillion, pop goes Kingzone Dragon X, and congratulations to Grace, whose walls and Anivia play was excellent.
Yeah, he was absolutely fantastic. 4-0 and 6 on the Anivia, game number 3.